Hello, crafty friends. My name's Alicia, but you can call me Crafty Al, and welcome to day 14 of my Crafty Advent live stream series. Full disclosure, Sandra wrote earlier, Alicia, I can't wait to see how wild you are. You guys, I plan on being so much more wild today for our Let's Get Wild session right here. I have a sweatshirt that is leopard print. I have these fuzzy pajamas that are leopard print. And I went to find them last night, and they are nowhere in my house. You guys, somebody is stealing my clothes. So I had to go with plan B. I was going to wear my ears, which these are Dr. Seuss Cat in the Hat, but the Cat in the hat was way floppy, so I cut it off this morning. So I had to go with some kind of animal. So I have my Mount Pleasant Panthers t-shirt on. That's the mascot of the high school where I grew up. And then for my bottoms, because you know, the weekends are all about comfort here on my live stream. For my bottoms, I don't know if you can see them, but I have some bears on there. I'm sorry, guys. I hope that all of you were able to find the clothes that you were planning on. Don't forget, if you're on the Facebook group, look for a post that went live this morning and post your pictures of you wearing your wildest attire, or, you know, whatever. Maybe you just have cat ears too. Let us see what you're looking like today. But welcome everyone in the chat. Please say hi if you are here live. If you are here on replay, let us know down in that comment section below where you're watching from. And today's poll, I can't remember who I starred that said that's an odd question today. So today's poll, I just found some would you rathers for when I can't think of a question. So today is, would you rather be able to teleport or have a private plane? If you are here live, make sure to join in on the poll. And if you're here on the replay, let me know your answer down in that comment section, and make sure to include the hashtag rather, and let me know which you would rather. I thought these were kind of fun. I'll close the poll later and I'll tell you my answer. All right, don't forget, if you are here in the chat with us live, it is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. But as I get into creating, and the chat is already flying, I've already missed so much. Make sure that if you need my attention specifically, that you type question or Crafty Al in all caps. Now, if it's a general question or comment you want to throw out to the chat, go ahead and do that, because everybody is so kind and knowledgeable. So they will definitely help you out. If this is your first time to one of my Crafty Advent live streams, put capital first in that chat box, and let's see who was able to make it to their first live. Thank you to Yvette for redirecting over to my video when she was done. Make sure, if you haven't already, that you check out her daily live streams right before mine. She goes live at 9 a.m. Central, and she is opening 3 of the 4 Advent calendars that I am. So you can get a little sneak peek at what we'll be having to work with for the day, possibly. If you haven't even heard of this series, I am opening Tailored Expressions, Pink and Main, Spellbinders, and the Gummiapan Advent Calendar each day from the 1st through the 24th. And then we spin a wheel, and sometimes you get to tell me what I'm working with. Other times it's a specific company, but I make a new tag. At the end of the video, I will give it away to a live viewer. And also at the end of the video, depending on how many thumbs up we get or stamps of approval on this video, we will draw for some bubblegum bonuses. And your name will go into our little bubblegum machine, which I will be doing a drawing later today, so make sure to stick around. If you want to know more about either this whole Advent series or that bubblegum bonus, I have some videos linked down in that description box below, so you can check those out. And if those still leave you with any questions, you can always leave a question in the comments, and I will answer those as soon as I can. Why don't we go ahead? Oh no, I had one more thing. So who knows? Hopefully this will work out. Tomorrow, again, I want to be comfy, and tomorrow is going to start our rainbow week. So all next week, you know I love rainbows, and you've probably, if you've seen me on a live, you know I have a lot of rainbow clothes. So tomorrow we are going to kick off rainbow week. So wear your most colorful colorful shirts, outfits. If you don't have multicolored stuff, maybe wear your favorite color. I did buy myself some rainbow pajamas, and they made it to my house the other day, but who knows if they're going to get lost sometime between tonight and tomorrow. I really have no idea. I don't know where my stuff's going, but after tomorrow, then I'll just be wearing like rainbow shirts and sweatshirts. But I always have on my rainbow watch, and I'll have some rainbow earrings. So I hope you'll join me for that. Let's see, do I have anything else? Oh, I did ask for stamp of approval. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend. Right now, I have 125 of you on here and 65 likes. Can we get that to 100 likes? So that would mean 2 bubblegum bonuses by the time that we're done opening the advent calendars. Can you go ahead and give it a thumbs up? Did we have anybody here? I don't see any capital firsts over in the chat. Well, I'm glad that so many of you have come back again. Angie says she wished she could teleport me some wild earrings, right? Yeah, like I even like looked in my small earring collection. They're mostly just rainbows and stuff. But I had nothing. My daughter had no animal earrings. You guys, I really had high plans, but hopefully I've seen some of you are in your animal pajamas. So I hope that you're having fun with it. I was going to have more fun with it, but I swear I'm like under my bed pulling out, like the clothes you put away for different seasons. Multiple times I went through them and I couldn't find them. But you know what? Not every theme will be a winner, but let's go ahead. Why don't we kind of get started for the day? So here on my desk are the 13 tags that we have created together so far during the lives. I am using this color palette as much as I can for my tags to kind of narrow stuff down so I don't have my whole craft room to go through each day. So you'll see as the month goes on that we will get the tags will look like they go together, but they will all look different because they will use that color palette. Let's see. Christina says rainbow earrings could represent a unicorn, which is pretty wild. Oh, you know what? Now that you brought that up, when I asked my daughter last night if she had any animal earrings, she said, no, I might have unicorns. I totally forgot to get them from her because I was going to wear them. But we had some ice here and it was a little crazy. And she was supposed to be at work at 8, but they postponed opening till 9. So it was like a little bit of worry getting her there this morning. My husband did end up taking her, and good thing because a couple of her other friends, one got out of the car and completely wiped out. He said the parking lot was a sheet of ice. And then one of the other girls couldn't get her car parked. It was so slick, like she couldn't even get like in a spot straight. So they make cookies there. Not sure why they have to be open when it's like a sheet of ice. So I'm sure she'll be cleaning a lot today. All righty. I'll go ahead and get these out of the way and we will start opening up those calendars. I see all of you saying that you have on your wild stuff. Okay. We're going to start today, which this is one of my favorite Spellbinders gifts this Advent. Can't wait to show you my page if you haven't already seen it in my video. But let's see, 14. All right, so it is right here. It's pretty little. It's probably 2.5 inches by maybe 2 inches. What do you think is behind door number 14? While you're taking your guesses, let's hydrate. I have water again today. All right, a lot of you are saying dies. Let's go ahead and open it up. It is, you guys. And I'm not usually one for fussy dies with lots of little pieces, but this set makes the cutest little French bulldog. So I'll go ahead and show you my page for today. So each morning I have a pre-recorded video where I use only Spellbinders products and I'm making a little photo album. And here is my little French bulldog and the stamp set from yesterday. this one came in very handy. So if you haven't seen this yet, I hope you'll go check it out when we're done here. So there are the dies for that. And now I have my other sets here behind me. So I'm going to go get day number 14. And let's see what these have in store for us. Let's go with Pink and Maine. So yesterday we got a stamp set. This one is kind of bumpy. What do you think we're getting today? I have a feeling it's going to be dies to go with yesterday's stamp set. And it is. Let me get that out in case you didn't see yesterday's gift. So yesterday we got another birthday themed stamp set with an animal, which maybe, maybe today working with these dies, at least I'd have something a little wild with the animal. For Gummiapan, which is the calendar that my friend Helga Crayabea, I don't know if, oh, yep, I see her in there. Welcome, Helga, my friend from the Netherlands, sent me this Advent calendar. And if you are interested in getting one for yourself next year, there is a U.S. retailer that will have pre-orders starting next summer, I think they said. And if you look in the related products section below, and Nightbot, I think, will throw it out. You can get signed up for their mailing list, so you'll be the first to know when they have those up for pre-order. You can also sign up for my mailing list, and I'm going to send out emails as soon as I know. Nightbot will be throwing my email list link out, and it's also toward the top of the description box below. Oh, I forgot. We have to guess at what this may be. So we already know that the Gummiapan is all dies, right? So I just like you guys to guess each day what you think the theme might be. I think it might be more than one die. It's about like that. And while you guys are guessing, I wanted to chat with my channel members. So channel members, and this is for any channel member. It's not like the monthly live where you have to be die cut and higher, but I decided to reveal those last, those last 7 envelopes from the Gummiapan Advent calendar. I'm going to do a special live stream with you, but I need to know kind of which day and time would work best. So check out the membership tab and vote in that poll, and then I'll make a decision in a couple days when we're going to get together. Now, if you're not yet a channel member and you want to join us for that, it's going to be kind of like one of these lives, except I'll be opening up 7 Gummiapan envelopes, and then we'll make a tag or maybe 2 while I'm live. Memberships start as low as $1.99 a month, and you can join us for this live and then cancel and forget about it. But you might like the perks, so you might want to stick around. All right, let's see what is in store for day number 14. Are we ready? Ooh, it's some little branches. Or would these be cherry blossom branches? Very neat. Those I might want to just color with markers. Very neat. Kind of going, like we've had the fall leaves the last couple days. All right, now with Tailored Expressions, so they have done their shaker weeks. Last week's gifts were all about shakers and stuff. So this is probably going to start over with a new theme. Today's is really pretty flat. It's like a square in there, probably some kind of paper. Let me know what you think it is. Sometimes Tailored Expressions gives out like coupons for stuff that have codes on them. So I will probably open this one off camera just to be safe that I don't share any codes I shouldn't be, and then I'll bring it on. So we got, some stencils, calendar pages. Okay. I'm gonna just bring it back here just in case. I don't want to be sharing any codes I shouldn't. Nope. Okay. It is not. Let's see. I saw Christina said stencils. It is. I don't know what they look like. I didn't look that much, but you know I love a layering stencil from Tailored Expressions. All right. That is fun. So it's kind of hard to see, but this is going to layer together, and it says for you, and then there are some fancy details around it. So it is 4 layers. Let me see if you can kind of see. It's like a kind of a fractured font, you know, where like each letter has parts that would be different colors. So that is fun. I love a layered stencil. Let me know in the chat what you hope gets picked for today. While you're doing that, it's hydration break time. And oh, you guys, I asked for 100 thumbs up before we finish opening the advent calendars. We are at 99 likes. Please, one of you go ahead and give me a like. That way we can open 2, or we can get 2 bubblegum bonus names at the end. All right, let's see here. Cordelia says stencil. Mary wants a Gummiapan. Linda Pink and Maine. And you know, I might use multiple items, right? But then there's just one that I have to use. Oh, Trisha said that she just liked it. So let's go see. Yes, we did it, guys. And we might be able to make 150 today, which means 3 bubblegum bonuses. So keep those coming. Maybe share with a crafty friend who might want to stop by and watch and give it a thumbs up. But let's go ahead and find out what we'll be working with. So today, the only one missing is Spellbinders, which got chosen yesterday. So let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Oh, you guys, that eked right over the edge. I'm going to be working with Tailored Expressions today. Yay. And, you know, maybe I can throw in some of the cherry blossoms. We'll see, because there's going to be a lot of colors. There'll be a lot of colors represented in this, since I only have like 6 total inks. So we'll see how we can maybe make this work in, because again, I have to use those specific colors. But we're going ahead and... Right. Oh, I forgot to hide that Gummiapan. I need to do that. Sorry, I want to do that before I forget. Just because what I do is once one gets chosen, then I hide that until we reset the wheel. And we've only reset it once so far this series, so we probably won't be resetting it again. Are we ready to get started? Oh, wait, no, it did. It was Tailored Expressions. Never mind. Ignore me. It did hide Tailored Expressions. I have to fix that. Now I'm going to have to fix that later. Never mind. I really thought it was going to be Gummiapan until it eked over that line, but it is TE. And we'll try to use the little branches from Gummiapan. So I think what I might do, I think I'm going to cut my tag today out of Oyster cardstock. So we'll have that light gray background, and I'll use the blues and greens. I have 2 blues and 2 greens, so I'll use those for the stenciling. Now, one thing I don't know about is if this will fit on any of the tags that I already kind of have pre-chosen, because it is pretty wide. We might have to see. So earlier this month in the TE calendar, I got this shape tag. I think I'm going to go ahead. Some of it will get cut off, but most of it will fit on there. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And I'm going to get out a piece of gray to do the stenciling. Oh. I could, Angie, but I'm trying to stick with like keeping them kind of the same shape. I did for Christmas. on my wish list, and here somewhere in the house, I got a punch from Amazon that punches different angles into corners, so then I can kind of like make my own size tag. But for now, I'm just going to stick with the die, just make it easy. I got a cough, guys. Welcome to membership, Gloria Wolf. Your name is perfect for coming to membership today. Don't forget to go vote on that poll, and I hope you'll be able to join us for that special live. And you will get your name in the bubblegum machine for any drawings after today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Right. And I think I gotta take that off. I think to make it easy, I'm just gonna align my stencils in the bottom corner. Now, sometimes I might have to adjust it a little bit to get it, correct. Because even though they should be the same size, sometimes you have to adjust a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start it with it in the corner. What are you guys doing while you watch? Are you just watching? Are you crafting? Let me know. Kristen says, do I feel that TE stencils line up perfectly or close to better than others? I think it's probably the same. A lot of theirs, though, these don't, but a lot of theirs will have, some might have squares in the corner to help you align it better. But, it probably depends however that machine cuts it. I don't ever have to adjust it too much, but sometimes tweak it just a little bit. So for stenciling for the blues, I have sour gummy and blue corn. And for the greens, I have spearmint and Brussels sprout. Oh, Jeanette, thank you for your membership upgrade.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Now that you have upgraded membership, Jeanette, you do have access to a few more perks. So at the end of the month, when I do the channel member live, you'll be able to join us for that. Thank you so much. And you'll get in the bubblegum bonus for your upgrade as well. All right, I'm going to start with the blue since that's over here. And to make sure that my brush might not have any really dark blue on it, I'm going to go ahead and clean this off a little more just on my little tea towel that I use for cleaning stuff. Paula said she uses Sharpie and puts a dot and a number in the upper right-hand corner of her dies before using them the first time to make it easier to line them up in order. Paul, is that the dies or the stencils? Tailored Expressions does always have like a print in there with a number, but you don't have to follow that necessarily. If it's for the dies, I don't have a lot of layering dies that have, multiple things to put together. All right, Sour Gummy is a little lighter, so I'll start with that one. I just use circular motions, clockwise and counterclockwise. I do my best to start with a little bit of a light hand, because you can always add more ink. You can't take it away, but I'm not always the most successful at that. Okay. And let's see. I did not even look at the number. I actually just used stencil number 4, but again, not a big deal. I will go ahead and do 3 next, just so 3 and 4 are beside each other with those colors. So, all right. So now I'm just going to, again, align it in that corner. And I do need to adjust it a little bit to cover up what I already did. Welcome, welcome to everybody who is coming in new now. Make yourselves at home. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up because we are on our way to 3 bubblegum bonuses at the end. We have 153 of you on here, 132 likes. So if everybody gives it a thumbs up, we have 3 bubblegum bonuses. Next up is blue corn. Gonna use the same brush, but I will clean some of that sour gummy off. Wow, Amy. She says she's working crafting using the craft roulette parameters, but it's not family friendly. Recently challenged some friends to join in craft roulette after dark. That's hilarious. Amy, you probably can't submit those either, can you? You'll have to let us know where we can find a picture of that. Who here loves a layering stencil? Let me know over in the chat. Type in layers. I love them. It took me a while to kind of get on the stencil bandwagon, but oh my goodness. I love them. Elisa does too. Susan does. Meg does. Oh, Kristen. So many people loving the layered stencils. Me too. So there's what we have so far. We'll get our greens done. And oh, Marilyn, she says she hasn't tried them yet. Marilyn, I hope you will give them a try. Christina has, oh, where'd it go? She flipped up. Christina hasn't either, but she thinks she would like the layered ones. I hope you will also give them a try. And TE has a whole bunch of creating quads where it's like an 8.5 by 11 stencil. And you do the 4 different colors or however many stencils it comes with. And then at the end, you have 4 card fronts, quick and easy. Now, your arms get a workout from all the ink blending, but I think it's worth it. And as I was talking, my stencil slipped, so let me redo that one. Going with the Spearmint. Once again, this is kind of a lighter ink. So again, just cleaning off what I can. After this series is over, I'm going to have to do a deep clean of all of my stenciling brushes. I've noticed they really need it. Kristen agrees that the creating quads are an arm workout. Yes, they are. Yep, Jeanette, keep trying, keep practicing. I didn't always like how mine turned out either at the beginning because I think I wasn't kind of starting off where the opening was, or I was putting too much pressure right away, but you'll get the hang of it. Good morning, Judy, and welcome to anyone else who is joining us. Barbara says, what do I use to clean my blending brushes? So I start off, I have this old deli sandwich container, and I start off with a little warm soapy water, and I make sure that the water doesn't go all the way up to the bristles because that can get rid of the glue. I let them soak for a little bit. Hold on, I never know which drawer it's in. So this is the lunch meat container I use. I just keep it with me. But once I've let it soak in that warm soapy water, I'll kind of scrub it against this and then rinse it well. Now, something I discovered recently, which might not be the best thing, you know, I haven't used it an extended amount of time to know if it's going to ruin my brushes. So do this at your own risk. But once I've done those first few steps, I spray the end, like I spray the top of the bristles with a little Dawn power wash and then kind of move it around. That gets off so much more ink. But again, Dawn power wash, it has some alcohol in it, so I don't know if it's going to eventually dry these out, but it really gets it clean. So again, at your own risk, because you know these things can get expensive. I don't want to lead anybody astray and have them ruin their stuff. Yeah. Barbara says the Dawn Power Wash cleans all kinds of stuff. It does. Like, I'll have stencils that are stained, and I just spray a little Dawn on that, leave it in the sink for a few minutes, and it comes out very clean. I love that stuff. All right, let's get our last stencil done. I don't know if we'll have much room for the branch since I put this all the way at the bottom. We might not be able to use the branch today. I don't know. I didn't even think about that. I maybe should have moved it up a little bit. All right, stencil number 1. Laura said, where did I get the handle colored blending brushes? These are from Tailored Expressions. I do have a shopping link down in the description box if you want to check them out. And after the videos, I always go back through and add other products I've used. So later today, I'll add the blending brushes. The links, most of them in my description box, are affiliate links. And if you don't know what that means is, I'm going to get credit. I get a little portion of your sale if you use them. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but any of your creators, any of your favorite creators might have these. So it's always good to use those links when you can because they kind of know what companies you're enjoying seeing them use. And it helps get me more crafty stuff to use here on camera. So I always love it and appreciate it when you use my links. And I know that many of you are because I've been seeing some scrapbook.com orders roll in that I necessarily haven't promoted something specific from them. But even if you click on a link of something from scrapbook.com, but you buy totally something else, I still get credit for that. So it's always helpful. Like yesterday, I ordered myself a new stamp set, so I made sure to use my friend Danny's affiliate links just so she gets a little portion of that sale. And finally, we have Brussels sprout. And this is a pretty dark green, so I'm going to make sure definitely start with a light hand. Of course, now I'm starting so light, I can't even see the ink. So, then you can press a little harder. All right, if you are ready for the final stencil reveal, put some drum rolls or something over in that chat box. Let me know you're ready. Or just put reveal, reveal. I'll wait. I'm going to hydrate while I look for some of those. Hello, Danny. I was just talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. All right. I see those drums coming in. Keep them coming. Let's see. I'll do a thumbs up check. Oh, guys. I think we're going to make it to 3 bubblegum bonuses today. There are 169 of you on here. We have 142 thumbs up already. Only 8 more of you needed to give this video a like. Please, please. All right. Let's check it out. Are we ready? Oh my gosh, that looks so neat. Look at that. Let me know if you love that. Put some hearts over in the chat. Oh, that is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, yeah, I don't know that we'll have, I don't think we're going to have room for the branches today. This is going to be a pretty quick tag. I'll have to try to figure out how to jazz it up a little bit. Yeah, this was pretty quick and fast. Okay. Let me go ahead and send this through the die cutter. Yay, so many of you are loving the stenciling. Love it, love it. Ooh, 3 more guys to 150. We can do it. I'm going to figure out where I want this to go on here. And I have one piece of my removable tape still on my machine, but I want another one. So when I run my dies through a die cutter, I like to use Scotch removable tape. It's very low tack, and when I'm done with it, I just stick it on my machine, and I keep using it until it runs out of stickiness or it tears apart. Teresa wants to know, what is the brand of this little die cutter? This is the Spellbinders Scout. I do have a link below, Teresa, if you want to check it out and get all the dimensions and the price and stuff for that. My sister, Lisa, gifted me with this. And let me tell you, I didn't start using it until the Advent series. And 99% of the dies I'm using go through this little thing. It's been so handy. If you have a Scout out in the chat, type Scout in the chat and let us know if you're loving it too. Arlene said maybe try sequins or stickles. So the only sequins, remember, I'm trying to stick to what I've gotten in the calendar. And so far, well, we might be able to find some confetti. You know what? We can probably find some confetti in the pink and Maine calendar that might have some blues and greens. Because like, even if you look at this, it has some like circles like confetti. So you know that. And speaking, guys, it's time. Get out your secret word tracker. I'm not showing it on camera anymore because if you were here a few days ago, I showed every single word. But get out your secret tracker. If you don't have it downloaded yet, you can check out the related links in the description box below. Download your free PDF. You'll want to keep track of these secret words to be entered to win the giveaways at the end of the month. Again, watch the kickoff video for more details on that. Remember, these are secret words. You're not to share them with others or give them away in the chat or the comments. I want everybody who is watching to be the ones who get those entries. So today's secret word, it was supposed to be in honor of my leopard print comfy outfit, is animal. A-N-I-M-A-L. Animal. So keep that in a safe place if you don't have the tracker yet, or I know some of you are keeping it on a note in your phone, whatever works easiest for you. Alrighty. Now, let's get this figured out. So I want to get it as far down as I can on this piece of cardstock. Try to center it left and right. Now, one thing I did discover, the first day I tried to use the Scout, I sent through one of the tags, and you guys, it would not go through. I didn't know what I was doing wrong, and I gave up while we were live, but somebody had told me that I needed to angle my tag. So on this one, because it starts with that rounded edge, you don't necessarily need to, but because the back edge is straight, I am going to angle it just a little bit so it runs through. Oh my goodness, hold up, hold up. Jeanette has become a paper trimmer level channel member.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Jeanette. Make sure when we're done here today that you check out the membership tab. If you go to my channel, that will now show up. And you might need to scroll down a little bit, but it's going to give you the links to all the current perks. And then it will also let you know later on in the month when I schedule that special channel members only live. So make sure to check that out. Thank you so much. And your name will also go in the bubblegum machine. Oh, and also now, if you're chatting with us and you're a channel member, you now have access to some special little emojis that you can put in the chat. So you could check that out too. If you are a channel member, go ahead and show Jeanette some of the emojis that she could use. I'd show them on screen, but StreamYard doesn't bring them over. There, have our little tag. And what, oh wait, I want to keep that tag out. What I'm going to do is get out some sour gummy. Actually, I'm going to find whatever scrap would be big enough for the tag, another one of these tags. Yeah, okay. There, come in all the emojis. Awesome. And I'm just going to cut another one of these. Yeah, I will pull out Helga here in just a minute. I'm going to pull out all my pink and main stuff because sometimes I forget what I've gotten in the calendars, and we'll see. We'll see what I have to put on there. What I'm going to do, just for a little more color and a little more decoration, is later I'm going to layer these together so it's just, you know, it just has kind of something behind it for some more color. Oh, well, happy early birthday, Jeanette. All right. Let me bring in my pink and main stuff. I'm going to get, these are the shaker bits that we've gotten. Let me get out a little tray. You're right. Like, have we got the, we've only, Monica said Spellbinders has sequins also. So far, we've only gotten those yellow ones. And while I did I use those? But since I'm trying to stick to the color palette, like if it would have been like one of the birthday tags from Pink and Maine where there was some yellow in it, I would have considered that. But I'm trying to stick to the colors on that color cube card. But I do like those sequins though. All right, I'm going to put some of these stars in here and we'll see. Oh, and then I'm going to spill some just on the desk too. But let's see what we think. about these. So, oh goodness, these are staticky. They actually look pretty good with the gray. So there's some stars on the left. Okay, and I'll try to, can you see them shine there? So there's some stars. Otherwise, let's get out some of these others and it will be poll time. I'll let you guys decide which we're going to put on the tag. But let me get some of these out that might match the color palette. So it, oh, you know what, guys? It's falling out through that hole. It's falling out through this hole. I need to pour them the other way. That's why I'm getting all those back there. We could also do some green and blue of these little guys. These are a little bit bigger, might be harder to fit in there. But so something like that. Okay, so I'm going to make a poll now. Oh, actually, first, I can't make a poll until I tell you about our would you rather. So, would you rather be able to teleport or have a private plane? Let's find out what one or what more people would do. Did it come up? Yes. 78% of you would like to teleport. That was my choice as well, because I don't care for road trips. I would just like to be able to be like right there, right? And usually if we go anywhere that's very far away, my husband likes to road trip anyway. So we wouldn't even get on a plane for the private jet. Maybe if it was a private jet, let's be honest. But I think I'd rather like to be able to teleport. I'm anxious to hear the replay answers down in that chat box. Don't forget to answer that. All right, I did have a question that I think I starred. Judy said, which Advent collection did this come from? Judy, the stencil that we're using today and the tag die came from Tailored Expressions this year. And these little bitty shaker bits came from the Pink and Main Advent calendar. Let me know if I didn't answer the question that you wanted me to. All right. Oh, yes, I forgot I was doing a poll. I couldn't start it yet. So should we do the stars? Or we're going to call the circles the confetti. And I'm going to give you 2 minutes to answer that poll while we hydrate and give the thumbs up. So let me know your answer. And you guys, we did it. We made it to 150 likes. So we'll be pulling 3 bubblegum bonus names later. And also later, I think I forgot to mention it, or maybe I did, we're going to pull a bubblegum bonus prize name. So somebody today is going to win something. All righty. Oh, yes, here. We have some waiting music while you guys get in your votes. Hopefully it plays today. Let me know if you hear the music. All right, you guys have answered the poll. Before I get to the results of that, I did see that Shannon C has been busy. She says the last 2 weeks, she has received her color cubes, her new Frost Buddy in neon yellow, and Pink and Main tag will be delivered today. Yay! Sorry that I enabled you so much, but I think you're going to love each and every one of those items. Thank you for using my links when you do order those. Frost Buddy, of course, I have nothing to do with, but I do love my Frost Buddy. And I love that you have also completed 21 cards for kids and grandkids with the sheet load. Yay! Awesome job, Shannon. Okay, guys, let's find out what won the poll. With 71% of the vote, we will be going with the stars. So let me get these back in there. Teresa says, what is a Frost Buddy? So I don't have it down here today, Teresa, but it is like a koozie for if you go to like McDonald's and get a large soda, or people who drink like Starbucks or Dunkin' iced coffees, that kind of stuff. It's like an insulated holder for that, and it is fantastic. Like if I get a Diet Coke in the morning from McDonald's, I have ice still into the afternoon, so it keeps it nice and cold because I don't always drink it right away. But they are good. They also make, more they make cups more like this, with lids, but I have the one that holds the other cups. I'm going to put away my other confetti, and we'll get some stars put onto the tag. I think the stars were a good choice because it kind of, when it catches the light, it kind of could be any of these colors that I stenciled today. It looks like a lot of different colors. And Eileen said she's been scratching her head over what to do with today's bulldog from Spellbinders, and she just realized she could use one of the sheet loads with the circle. Yes, yes. So in January, the very last die in the Spellbinders calendar, it is way fussy, and it's usually not my type of die. Like I usually would be like, oh, I don't want to do that again. But it turned out so cute that I bought themed pattern paper for my January sheet load to reuse it. So hopefully I don't go crazy making multiples of that die set. But yes, you can definitely use those on sheet loads. Okay, now we got to put random stars, I was watching Libby from Pink and Main. I think it was yesterday, and she did a couple foiled things where one of hers had confetti placed just right, and the other she said she just sprinkled on there, and wherever they landed, she glued them. Okay, mine are all landing off the tag. But, maybe we can kind of do that and maybe just adjust it if we need to. Make it look random. Oh, none are coming up here. All right. These are a little hard to sprinkle. I'll just put some on here. Okay, we're going to go with that. I think that's enough. So I'm going to get out another thing that Helga sent me. This is a Marvy Uchida jewel picker. And I had one, but mine ran out of tack because I had it for a while. So Helga sent me a new one. So this picks stuff up. But I get a lot of questions about this. So again, later after we're live, I'll add it to the description box. And Angie, here, Angie, this is a good one. Angie says, is a spot on my thumb ink or an injury? So Angie, I don't know if you were here during the first week of the Advent. I'm like, oh, tell me in the chat about a crafty injury you have had. And so we're talking about things, and I used an X-Acto knife that day, and that's usually what I'm afraid of. People in the chat were sharing. After we went live, I went to cut apart the Tailored Expressions, you know, the two tags came together, and my normal wire snips, I didn't have access to, and I was using some that my husband gave me, and I pinched my skin in there, and I've had that blood blister since. So that was kind of ironic that we were talking about crafty injuries, and then I got one within an hour later. But my daughter did say, she's like, "Oh, I just thought you had some ink on your finger." No, that's a crafty injury. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, let's see if oh guys, my glue is still flowing. I haven't capped this up for days. So what I'm going to do is just pick up the star with the jewel picker, put down a little dot of glue, and place it in back down. I do find sometimes to get the star off here, I kind of roll, kind of, you know, turn it as I come up, just so I don't pick the star back up. You can also let your glue get a little bit tacky, you know, wait a little bit longer, and that helps it stay in place. Let me know if you have one of these jewel pickers. I have a couple other tools too, but this seems to be the one that is closest for me to grab. All right, I think I got those on there. Yeah, I don't know. It definitely looks like it could be Carmen. I don't know how long it's going to be there either. I figured it would kind of be gone by now, but it's not going away. Luann, which, by the way, Luann, look at my t-shirt today, Mount Pleasant Panthers. So this is still, oh, Nuvo. Nuvo is what came with this. I haven't had to refill it yet, but I'll be putting Barely Art glue in here when this runs out. And, you know, probably when it gets low, I'll just throw some Barely Art in on top of that. All right, let's let that dry for a little bit. While that dries, who wants to pull a bubblegum bonus name? If you do, I don't know if you can put colored circles in the chat or just put some colored hearts, you know, anything that looks like bubblegum. We will draw for one. So again, if you're new getting here, make sure to check out the What is the Bubblegum Bonus All About video link down in the description box. But these are names of people who have maybe done super chats, or they are new members, upgraded members. They're the likes bonuses, just random names that I put into here. But I'll have a few prizes throughout the series. You do not have to be present if your name is drawn to win, but you do want to make sure that you're watching all the videos, because again, these will be random and there will be a certain amount of time that you will have to claim it. Now, today's winner, the first winner we had was Elisa, and she already had the tag set. So she decided to take 20 bonus entries at the end of the month giveaway instead of the prize or having her name put back in here. So that's the option today's winner will have. Should we go ahead and see there? Lisa found some circles. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Oh, lots of you are finding those. Yay. Okay, so I like to, so I have my pennies in here so I can buy our bubblegum ball. And I like to kind of mix these around, you know, just so the first names aren't still sitting at the bottom. But this is kind of loud, so I'm going to put myself on mute while I kind of mix these up, okay? Thank you. I was still on mute. I was running off the head. Today's prize, guys, because Elisa decided, well, she already had it. Today's prize is that pink and mane tag again. So I probably said some other stuff, but it probably wasn't that important. Yeah, here we go. So I have my pennies. I will draw the name, and then I will talk about how you're going to claim it. If you are in the chat, if you're in the chat and your name gets drawn, like go wild over there. Let us know you're here, okay? All right. So I have to. It's not the most high quality machine, so I'm trying to get it back to where I can get the penny in it. And oh, there we go. Okay. All right, now here we go. So put my penny in there to get my bubble gum. All right. We got one, guys. We got one. If you're in the bubblegum bonus machine and you know it, put bubble over in the chat. If this could be your name. All right. Again, these come, when I get them, they come in halves that you put together. So they're not the easiest thing to pull apart. But let me see here. As I fight with this thing. I got to get my fingernail just right in there. There we go. Okay. Guys, let me see. Oh, I don't recognize. The other day I kind of recognized Elise's name from what I saw, but I don't recognize this yet. Are we ready? Let's see who it is. We'll see together. Norma Tucker. Norma, are you in the chat? If you are, make sure to put like Crafty Al in all caps, okay? Let us know you're here. But if you're not here, Norma, you can let me know if, yes, you would like this tag die sent to you. Now, if you have it, your options are to put your name back into the bubblegum machine for possibly the other prize, or I will send you a code for 20 extra entries into the end of the month giveaway. So if you're collecting those secret words, you would have 20 extra credits. This is how you're going to claim it if you're not in the chat. Oh, goodness, look at that. Aw. Kelly says she is enjoying the Advent series. Thank you for all I'm doing for this community and for sharing your creativity. Thank you so much, Kelly, for the super chat.
Thank you very much.
Very appreciated. Most of these I do plan on helping me to ship the prizes at the end of the month. I'm probably guesstimating $75+ to mail everything out. So those are so helpful. Thank you very, very much. And oh, now I've lost track of my thoughts, but that's okay. That was for good. And just so you know, Kelly, your name too will go into a bubblegum bonus after today. Okay. Oh wait, no, I was telling Norma, which I'm going to put her name inside this because I don't think I saw her here. So Norma, you have 3 days. So you have until midnight on, what would that be? Tuesday, December 17th, whatever day December 17th is, you have until midnight to claim this. What you have to do is down at the bottom of the description box is a link to a Google form. This is the same form that I collect tag winners with. You're going to need to go fill that out for me with your contact information. And this next part is very important. Since you're not in the chat, Lyndon, since you're not in the chat, I have no way to verify that who's filling out that form is the person who is claiming. So you'll fill out that form and it will include your email address that I'll contact you at. You need to come back to this video and leave a comment below with the first 3 letters of your email address. All right. And then I'll reach out to you, make sure everything matches up. And then these prizes will go out beginning of 2025, just like the Advent calendars and the tags will. So hope to hear from you, Norma. Remember, midnight by December 17th. Otherwise, it goes back into the prize box. All right. So thank you, everybody, for getting those entries. And don't forget, You can get free entries by being here and helping me get those thumbs up, and I draw those names at the end. So that's probably what most of those names are. And Lyndon is here saying hi. Yes, she definitely is. She's definitely feeling better, and she's very vocal today. I was afraid, like right before I was going live, I had to hold her about 3 different times. I was afraid she was going to be here the whole time doing this, but she was pretty good. All right. Okay, thank you. Ruth said she tried to tag Norma and she didn't come up. Thank you for trying that, Ruth. I appreciate that. Okay, so our stars have dried. I gotta keep my bubblegum capsules for more names. The stars have dried, so now I'm going to get this put onto the backer tag. And again, I'm just going to offset it a little bit so there's a little more color there. They hear you, Lyndon. All right. Now wipe off the glue so it doesn't stick to the thing. And here we go. Oh, that looks nice on screen with those all shiny. Love it. All right. If you want to win today's tag, type "for you" over in the chat. Now, that's not how you're going to win today's tag, but I just want to know kind of who is interested. And we will do that drawing. I got to put my pennies back in my bubblegum machine for next time. Catherine says, thanks for stopping by, Lyndon. I think that's her dismissal of you. I think you can leave now. Get most of my stars put back in here. I'll have to dig those off there later. Okay, guys, are you ready to find out how you can enter to win today's tag? Again, you just have to be present here during the live, at least 18 years old, but you can be worldwide. You are going to want to stick around for, I will tell you how you will claim it, the tag, all right? So let me get the giveaway tool ready because I did not do that yet. Today, you know what? We will do this one. Going with the tag, if you would like to win it, type one time in the chat, hashtag for you, hashtag FORYOU. Don't put any spaces. Make sure you have each letter there, and you don't need to spam the chat with it. But if you do notice that you've typed it incorrectly, make sure to get that, type it again correctly so you get your credit. And thank you so much to Debbie. Thank you. Thank you. She has sent some money to help with shipping. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you very much.
All right, and we'll do a little bit of music. About 30 seconds, guys. All righty. Everybody has got their entries in, guys. So good luck to everyone. There are 88 of you entered. You may not see your name on screen, but as long as you typed in the hashtag correctly, you are in the drawing. So good luck, everyone. Let's find out who's winning today's tag. Carol Reed Sanquinetti, congratulations, Carol. Make sure that you fill out the form linked at the bottom of the description box. You'll want to make sure you know what it says your username is here on screen, and you will have 24 hours to claim that. Like I say every day, I will not be following up at the end of the month on following up. If you don't fill out the form, I won't go track you down. So I would suggest once we're done with the live here to go fill out that form. Again, it's at the very bottom of the description box. Let me check our likes and make sure we didn't get to 200. We got to 166. That is so awesome. We didn't quite make it to 200 for 4 bubblegum bonuses, but we do get to pull 3. And I love how you're all over there congratulating Carol. So sweet. Let me get the tool ready for our bubblegum bonus. And anybody who is present here, 18 or older, and a subscriber to my channel can enter to be in the bubblegum bonus machine. And if you are here and you would like your name added, please type hashtag likes into the chat box one time, hashtag LIKES. And I'm going to give you a minute or so to get those in. And we'll go back to our other music. Let's see. The other song was, oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Diane, for your super chat. So appreciated. She says, loving the series.
Thank you very much.
I am so glad that so many of you are enjoying it. It is a fun time. I do look forward to it every day. So I am glad to know that you guys are enjoying it as well. Thank you so much for that super chat. And I will take care of anybody who earned bubblegum bonuses while we're live. I do take care of writing that down. But if you earn one offline, then reach out to me again. Watch that bubblegum bonus video. But let's go ahead and find out who the 3 lucky winners are of the hashtag likes for today. Here we go. The first name going into the bubblegum machine is Amy File. Congratulations, Amy. I believe you were the one making the After Dark Craft Roulette card. Number 2. Let's find a second name. Goes to Be Creative with Miss Judy B. And there is no limit to how many times you can get in the bubblegum bonus. So we will have another winner here. Give me just a second. Our third and final bubblegum bonus for today goes to Shannon C. Congratulations to everyone. Sorry that I can't put everybody's name into the little bubblegum bonus, but I am limited on how many of those little capsules I have. Thank you so very much to Amy.
Thank you very much
for your super chat. And I swear, you guys, she did not just buy, well, I mean, she gets her name in there again, but you know, she just got her name in for a bubblegum bonus. So now she'll get 2 in there today. Thank you so much, you guys. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And if you're ever wondering how you can support me, don't forget those affiliate links if you're already out there shopping. And free ways to support me are watching my videos, watching them all the way through, giving them a thumbs up, leaving comments, sharing them. All of those little things help YouTube push my videos out to other people who will find me and then come watch my videos as well. You can also, though, join membership. It starts as low as $1.99 a month. So you can check that out by clicking on the join button below this video, or Nightbot has been putting some links in the chat. And clicking on that does not commit you to anything. You can just go find out more about the perks of channel membership. Let's take one last look at our tag. So this will be going out to today's winner, which I think was Carol, right? So that will be on its way to Carol next month, as long as that gets filled out. Let's do a couple reminders before we go away. Don't forget, if you are a channel member, to head on over to the membership tab if you haven't already, and vote for the day and time that you would like to get together to open up the remaining envelopes from the Gummiapan calendar. The one that Helga sent me is a little bit different than the one you guys would get from the Color Me Nordic. It's only 25 envelopes, but Helga sent me one that has 31 envelopes. Amazing. So go vote on that so I kind of know when we can get together, which is best. It's the weekend after, it's the weekend between Christmas and New Year's, and it's either Saturday or Sunday, and I just want you to pick a good time. Right now, it is kind of tied a little bit, so if you can go, let me know. And it will be available for replay after, so if you can't join us live, you can check out the replay. A couple other things for, let's see. Don't forget, tomorrow we are kicking off Rainbow Week, where unless some gremlin eats my new pajamas that I bought, I also haven't tried them on, so hopefully they fit. But if I can still find my rainbow pajamas in the morning, I will be very colorful and comfy tomorrow. And then all next week, or at least as many days as I can, I plan on wearing some of my most colorful clothes, because you guys know I am hashtag Team Rainbow. If you haven't yet done it, on your way out, if you'll give this video your stamp of approval, give it a thumbs up, share it with a crafty friend. Help more people come join us in the chat each day for these lives. Any final questions or comments, go ahead and get those into the chat box. I will wait a little bit to see if anybody needs anything or has a question. Oh, here, Elisa did just say hashtag Team Teal. Yes, if you don't have multicolored clothes, tomorrow you can wear just your favorite color, you know, or maybe you have some accessories in your favorite color. Anything that is all about color week, colorful week. All right. Thank you, Barbara. So glad you enjoy them. And let's see. We got to. All right, guys. I don't see any questions coming in. So thank you so much for being here with me for almost an hour and a half today. Love it. I appreciate it. Oh, hold on. I did see a comment. Kristen said, post to the FB about being wild. There should be a post there now, and it will look like this. And you can just reply to my message with that, my comment about, you know, put your pictures below. You can put your pictures down there and we can share them with each other. If you're not yet a member of my Facebook group, down at the bottom of the description box is a link. You do have to answer a couple questions and agree to rules, and it will automatically let you in. But you know, I have albums to share your sheet load cards. We don't chat a whole lot. It's just mostly about that, but lots of albums. Oh, there is an album for the Crafty Advent series that if you either make anything with your Crafty Advent items, or you're inspired by something I make, either during my pre-recorded videos or during this live, you can add them to the album, and you guys have got to go see that. There are so many super cool creations in there, so I hope that you will check that out. Let's see. Loving this series. I am so glad, guys. Well, if you do come up with any questions or need anything else, you can leave those in the comment section below. But guys, until tomorrow, where I will be back at 10 a.m. Central to open up day 15. I hope you're all having a crafty day. Forgot what I was going to say. Bye-bye, guys.